Hi, welcome back to the Anamiri YouTube channel. I'm so excited. Today we're talking about reevaluating relationships, reevaluating our relationships, and really just seeing what they are, seeing their value, and whether we still should have these connections or not. And that's the deep part. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Please subscribe to the Anamiri YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Share the video, like the video, and please comment. I love your comments. It really does me good. It really does me good. I love to hear what you have to say. And I really value what you have to say. So thank you for your time. And I really hope that you enjoy. Interesting. There we go. Wow. All right. So today's topic we're talking about today is reevaluating your relationships. Reevaluate your relationship. We're gonna dive deep into it, and we're going to some stuff is gonna hurt. Some things we don't really recognize, and we're really gonna step into getting back to loving ourselves more than our relationships. Yeah, that's kind of deep, right? We're gonna get back to loving ourselves more than our relationships. The thing is that we love people so much that it blinds us, right? And a lot of times that when people are showing us their true selves, we can't see it because we're so blinded by the love that we have for them. Our love blinds our relationships. And a lot of times we love them so much, and we're loving them off of an experience that we had in that relationship, not the whole relationship a lot of times. And we're using that piece to be the life support of that relationship. All right, I'm not going to jump ahead of myself, but when you talk about reevaluate, you're talking about evaluating it again, right? I'm not just going to take just my word for it that this is my best friend because we've been best friends since high school. No. Well, what has happened, hey Lex, what has happened since high school that continues to make you be my best friend? What are the things that is built in the relationship? Where's the value? What are the core things? Where is the essence of that relationship? How powerful is it? Are you helping me grow? Am I helping you grow? Do you care about me like I care about you? Or do they care about you more than you care about them? There's a lot of factors in relationships that we tend not to look at. And we don't look at it because we just take it for surface for what it is. But when we come to a point to love ourselves more, I love myself more, so I need to reevaluate my relationships. I gotta reevaluate. I gotta evaluate again, or I gotta evaluate it differently. I gotta look at it at a different perspective because I need to make sure that all of my connections are connected to my divinity. That's where we're going this morning, my loves, my king and queen. I got to make sure that all my relationships, that my circle is in place for my divinity. I can't, I've been through too much to waste any more time. How many king and queens are out there feel me? You guys know I love when you guys comment. Oh, GB, I love GB. I've wasted too much time already. I'm not doing it anymore. I need to reevaluate my relationships. I gotta make sure that every single thing that I'm connected to, come on GB, it is connected to my divinity. No longer am I counting my relationships for the quantity. I'm counting them for my divinity. Who am I talking to today? I'm saying, before I used to care how many friends I had. Before I used to care about how many people showed up to my birthday party. Come on, Sunflower. Before I used to want to have a lot of people around me. I wanted an entourage. I wanted a big circle. I wanted people to see the people I was with and know that I was loved. I wanted them to see the people that I was connected to and know I had support. I cared about the view on the outside than I cared about coming from within. I cared about the view from the outside more than I cared about the view coming from within. And what I mean by that is by the divinity, the connections to my divinity. You know, I'm done with my life with all these surface things. You know, I got a lot of best friends. You know, when I was young, I thought like that. When I was a child, I thought as a child. But now I'm a grown-ass woman and I'm a grown-ass man, and I'm not thinking like that no more. What I care about, Great Rising Love, what I care about is my divinity now. So are we friends because of high school, or are we friends because of our divinity? Am I talking to you because you're my family member, or you're my family member that is connected to my divinity? Are you my boyfriend just because you look good, or is it because you're connected to my divinity? Are you my girlfriend because you're beautiful, or is it because you're connected to my divinity? What is the purpose? What is the reason? I'm gonna reevaluate some things to get to the real hardcore meaning, purpose, motive of this relationship. I care about my divinity more than I care about titles. Who am I talking to? It's not about how long we've known each other. I mean, is there any quality that has happened in these years? Be anonymous. Hey, love. Is there any qualities, foreign, thank you, love, of this relationship and within those years? Don't give me time that I knew you. Don't give me old stories. Are you still loving me today by doing things for me today? Not what you did before. I'm telling you, some of us are living in these relationships, these connections that are on life support. We have connections. Hey, Be Anonymous, what times are you free this week to do the panel? Let me know. You could tell me now. That's fine. That way, I had somebody else just come in. Monique, come on, Alabama. Come on, Monique. Come on. Let's be real. When we reevaluate our relationships, are we finding that some of them are on life support? Saturday. Can you do any weekday? Saturday's gonna be hard. Weekend will be hard. Any weekdays, anytime. These relationships that I'm connected to, these people. Okay. All right, love. Thank you. These people. Do you have relationships that are on life support? Life support means that you've done something for me a long time ago. You know, I got real messed up because there were some people that helped me, that saved my life. And I'm serious when I say that. They spoke some wisdom into me for a period of time, and they saved my life because I really didn't know who I was until they really showed me. Okay, all right, love. Until they really showed me. You know, and when they showed me, they saved my life. They made me see some things about me to get myself together. And you know what? Because they did that for me, I left. Come on, Monique. But because they did that for me, I felt like I had a lifetime of payment to pay it back. Whether they did it for me again or not. I gave everything I had to the point that they didn't even care about what was going on with me. They were just using what I had to say, using my encouragement, using my words, using my time. Yet they had never done anything for me again within those 10 years. And that's what I'm talking about, these life support relationships. if you're in a relationship with me, I don't want you to do something for me and me be paying it back my whole life. When you do it for me, you're supposed to do it for me unconditionally. And if you love me unconditionally, you would keep giving love to me unconditional. Not just one time, not just when you felt like it, but throughout the years. If we're connected to each other, it shouldn't be a life support relationship where one end is dead. That's what I mean by these life support relationships. We are banking and describing our relationships off of experiences that happened 5 years ago. We're describing our relationships off of experiences that we was dealing with 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And nothing, they have not lifted a finger, yet an encouragement, some kind words, none of that since the last thing they did for you that was kind. But yet come on Nike, come on Monique, and Starboy, Sunflower, but yet we call them best friend. But yet we still say, yeah, that's my mom. Yet we still say that's my father. Yet we still say, oh yeah, my children. We do these things banking off of one experience in a whole lifetime. And I'm saying this by experience. It wasn't until I really reevaluated my circles, my relationships, and said, bye, yay! Thank you, Vibes. I appreciate you. Love you, Vibes. Love you so much. Thank you. Yay. It wasn't until I sat down and, we don't ever come to a place to really reevaluate our relationships. We don't really evaluate our relationships until we understand how much we're worth. That part. Until we understand how great our value is. When we really have truly self-love on the inside, we're saying, okay, I don't have time to waste. I got to focus all my energy and my time into my divinity. The things that were spoken over my life, the things that I'm supposed to achieve, where I'm supposed to go, my purpose. I know that this is why I'm here. I'm not here for the high school relationships. I'm not here for the pretend boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm not here for the fake ass marriage, husband or wife. I am here for my divinity. You see? And that's when we come to a point to know my value that, I gotta reevaluate some things. And just because you told me you loved me a year ago doesn't mean that you love me today. Do you see that? And just because you did certain things for me before, are you still doing those things, or do they come with some conditions? Royalty. Hey, love. I was going to say loyalty. Hi, beautiful. Or do they come with some conditions? You used to love me before without counting costs. Now you love me and you have a whole list. So what we're forgetting is, as we go through this thing called life, we grow. As we go through this thing called life, we are evolving. And as we evolve and get to different levels, sometimes, and most of the time, our relationships don't evolve with us. I'm going to say that again, king and queens. A lot of times when we evolve, when we elevate to the next level, our relationships don't elevate with us. The people, thank you, Nike. Come on, Sunflower. Thank you, love. I love you guys. Thank you. I love you, Nike. Yes. Vibes, and thank you, loves. Oh, Vibes, Nike. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm missing. And my star boy. Love you. Okay. Hey, Robert. Hey, Richard. Hey, Justin. Francisco. Hey, love. Everyone can't go up with you. And what we're doing is we're hurting ourselves because we're trying to drag people with us. Hey, Justin. Hey, Alpha and Omega. We're trying to drag people with us. We're holding on relationships that are at a level 2 when we're already at a level 9. That's what's happening right now. When we don't reevaluate our relationships, we're not recognizing that some of our relationships aren't on the same frequency that we are on now. I am not the same person that I was in high school school, so why do I want a high school relationship? Is anyone understanding me, king and queens out there? I'm not going back there. I'm not holding on to something. I'm not carrying my Fisher Price toys with me when I go to college. Is anybody hearing what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm not dragging my 16th birthday, sweet 16 birthday dress down the wedding aisle. It's not happening. I'm on another level now. Now, if you want to be connected to me, come on. Hey, Candace, my beautiful. If you want to be connected to me, then you gotta be on my level. And in order for me to recognize that people are on my level, I gotta reevaluate some things. Are you telling me that in order for us to be friends, I gotta make sure I'm free every Friday night when you want to hang out? Okay, so we're best friends, but when you see me in my mess, you say, oh girl, that's how you are. That kind of relationship. When we're in these relationships with our partners and our wife sees us and says, and never encouraging me and never celebrating me either, so our relationship is just stale and stagnant. I got something to say this isn't the right relationship that I'm in. You're not on my frequency. I'm just a little bit higher. No. I don't need just some of a relationship. I need all. You know why I need all in a relationship? Because I give all. If I ain't giving you no half-ass relationship, honey, you better not give me one, because that's why I'm not taking it anymore. Do you see that? Maybe I did before. Royal! Hi, gorgeous. Grand Rising. Welcome forward, love. Maybe I did before take this half-ass relationship, but not today. I know my value and I know my worth. I'm not going to continue with these life support relationships, banking on what you did for me 5 years ago and making me repay it back to you for the rest of my life. It doesn't work like that. I want friends that do for me because they love me. I want friends that do for me even if I don't give them something back. I need someone that's going to do something right all the time, the same as I do for them all the time. We're not going to go there. Thank you, Royal. Thank you, gorgeous. Ronnie, hey, love. AD, CC, Nike, come on, Balboa. GB, BK, come on. No. This is an ever growing thing, ever evolving thing. And if I'm just gonna say it. And if our relationship is the same, I don't want it. The relationship should be changing. Hey, AD, the relationship should be changing. It should be growing like I'm growing. If I tell you that I grow every day and I evolve every day, why isn't our relationships doing that? Why isn't our relationships doing that? Why and why do we feel like we reevaluate some relationships? I know this is going to hit home for somebody and it's going to be a little bit hard, but we need to start reevaluating some family relationships. We need to start reevaluating some family relationships, because guess what, my loves, my king and queens, that saying that you heard of before, blood is thicker than water, well, that could go somewhere and you could throw it in a lake, because I have friends that would do more for me than my own blood. We need to stop living by the title and live by our divinity. Come on, BK. I have family members that set me up to be jumped when I was a child. And I'm talking about immediate family members. I have people do some real horrid things and they were my blood. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I'm not allowing my life to be revolved around circles or connections or relationships that are titles and do not deal with my divinity. No, it's not happening anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? It is. But the truth is that we view the title higher than our divinity. And that's the deep part. We review that because you're my mother, I gotta have a relationship with you. Because you're my dad, I have to have this connection with you. Even if you're killing me. How many people, thank you, BK, thank you, love, love you. Do you feel what I'm saying? You're my sister, you're my brother, so I gotta have a connection with you because you're my blood. But if I am connected to the very thing that's killing me, then that means I love them more than I love me. If you are staying too connected to the very thing that is killing you, then you love the thing that you're connected to more than you love life itself. The reason why that come on Taylor, come on BK, the reason why we go through such harsh things in the relationships is because we never have the strength. Even if we find it, we never have that strength to cut it off. Well, it's my mother. Benefit of the doubt, they're gonna change. I could help them change. I could help them see. I got news for you, king and queens. Change only comes from the heart. And it has to be self-willing. You could wish, pray, cry, scream, love all you want, and change only comes from the heart. So as much as you want them to change, if they don't really truly want to change themselves in their heart, it comes from self, then it won't happen. So you banking your life on someone else deciding in their heart whether they should do something or not means that you value them more than you value yourself. I have to be more. I gotta love myself more at the end of the day to love people better. I gotta put myself first at the end of the day to establish these real relationships. I gotta put myself first so my divinity, right, foreign, so my divinity can make it. So I can access Jean, hi beautiful. So I can access this divinity so I can reach it, so I could get to my destiny, so I could fulfill everything that has been promised for my life. I gotta do it. I gotta get there for me. And if no one else will root for me, I gotta be my first cheerleader because I know all I've been through and I know what I've experienced and I know what I need and I know what I should receive. I know that I'm worthy and I know that I'm valuable. And if people don't see it, I know that I do. And maybe I might not see it to the best of my ability, but honey, I am trying. So I'm going to reevaluate some relationships. And if it's not on my frequency, I don't want it. If it's not on my frequency, I don't want it. I pressed and dealt with so long dealing with things and people. Come on, Balboa. And so much time invested in hoping people would change and hoping they would do the right thing and hoping they would be the title that I called them: best friend, mother, father, husband, wife, hoping child, a daughter, son, hoping that they would fulfill the title. I am done using energy in nothing but my divinity. I am done using and wasting precious energy that needs to be redirected into my divinity. That's it. These relationships will be reevaluated, and not even just, I'll see if they're doing right for me or not. Oh no, they treat me good, Candy. My relationship is fine. We're everything's still the same. We're still all good. Are they helping you grow? Are they encouraging you to your goals? Are they bringing something in that is lifting your frequency? I'm not just talking about any old reevaluation of relationships or checking your circles. I'm talking about another level. I'm talking about a divinity check. let anyone withdraw more than what you're depositing. Come on, Star Boy. Come on. And I'm on a level now. Thank you for that, Star Boy. Can't let anyone withdraw. Take from you more than that you're giving them. And I'm on a level, listen to this. I'm on a level that if we ain't both at the capacity, I don't want it. If we ain't both putting in 1,000, I don't want no relationship. I'm good. I'm rather leave well alone. I'm good all by myself with the Most High. I'm telling you, if I don't got a good quality relationship that is elevating me while I'm elevating them, I don't want it. I don't just want an average, mediocre relationship. I'm too good for that. King and queens, when you reevaluate your relationships and you're checking your circles, make sure that you look at the thing and say, I'm too good for that. I'm too good for someone just being a yes man for me. Yeah, it's good, Candy, it's good. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah. I'm too good for someone always, when I'm in my mess, it's okay, that's how you are, I need somebody that is ready to bring that elevation. I need someone that's speaking some growth. I need someone that kicking some knowledge and wisdom to me to help me lift them up while I do the same for them. I need some stimulation going on in my divinity with these connections. I don't want no dry ass stale relationships that are just for show. I'm done. I don't want a Facebook life. I don't want a social media life. I don't want social media relationships. Do you hear me? It's all for show. Everything, it looks real nice on the outside. Some people are such good best friends on social media, but as soon as you see them in person, they barely even talk. I ain't got time for the show. I'm ready for the background. Do you hear me? Take me off the show and bring me backstage. I don't want to be in a show anymore. I've been in a show too long. I don't want to be a part of the show. Don't put me on the program. Don't tell people about me, because I'm done with the fake and phony relationships. I'm done with doing the song and dance, putting my hat on with the cane and dancing for the people. I'm not doing it anymore. My ancestors did it. Guess what? My family did it. Gemini! My ancestors did it. My family did it. I can think of the people that I've seen that do it. My friends do it. I am no longer a part of the show. I am behind the stage. And if you can't come to me real, then don't come to me at all. And that's the relationships that I'm talking about. If you are willing to grow, then we can grow together. But if you want to be stagnant because you're going off of something that happened 5 years ago, guess what? I'm not the same person that I was 5 years ago. So if you're going off of something in our relationship that was in the past, honey, I don't need it, because that's just the past. That's a past relationship. I need you to start at reevaluating your relationships and recognizing the past relationships. If that joint is not present right now, then I don't need it. If it's not right now dealing with my divinity right now, then I don't need it. If we gotta resurrect some memories to get some substance about our connection, who am I talking to? If I gotta resurrect some memories to get some substance about our connection, then I don't want it. We could keep it in the past. Matter of fact, it was a good run. We had a great time. You did some things, I did some things. We'll keep in touch. If it's a past relationship, you could keep that thing in the past. Matter of fact, if it's a relationship that's dealing with conditions, I don't want it. I'm gonna be so busy trying to fulfill your conditions, I'm gonna miss some things that are supposed to be planned and focused in and organized into my divinity. I can't take no more risks. Okay? I can't take no more risks. It's not gonna happen anymore. I'm not gonna take any more risks. No. I'm not risking anything anymore when it comes to my divinity. Enough with the conditional relationships. I'm good. Queen baby. You know, I come to a place to love myself more. You know, I reevaluate my relationships because it is imperative for me to understand what the connection is. Are you connected to me because there's something that I have that you need? Come on, Team Rocket. Are you connected to me because you love me, or you're for what I'm for? Because some people are for you and some people are for what you're for. What do you mean by that, Candy? For what you can give them. But if that supply stops, guess what? The relationship stops, the love stops, the favors stop, the phone calls stop, the checkups stop, the fun stop, whether everything stops. You know, I'm going to say something deep real quick. I ain't going to get so into this because, you know, we usually talk about this and we have spoken about this before, but I'm just going to tap into this real quick, King and Queens. A lot of times we have relationships for two things. The first reason why we have relationships is which the conclusion of this, the result of this is you better go ahead, Balboa. The conclusion of the result of this first one is the life support relationship. The reason why we're connected to these relationships is because we never really experienced good things, right? We always was in the struggle. We always had to fight for what we wanted. We're dealing with fight or flight, you know. Our life, we didn't always have everything all together. Growing up, it was hard. Our relationships wasn't genuine. We dealt with abuse mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. There's a lot of factors that go on and the reason why we connect to people in relationships. And a lot of times when we really strongly connect with someone in a relationship is because they did something good for us, right? We value that relationship because you did something good for me. Lauren, welcome forward, beautiful. But the fact of the matter is, because we have been treated bad so long, when that good thing happens to us, we don't really dig deep down to figure out what the motive is of that good thing. I don't know if anybody's understanding what I'm saying. Leroy, welcome forward, King. We don't dig deep down on why did you buy me the car? Why did you? Come on, Gemini. Come on, Foreign. Come on, I understand. Come on, Bling. Why did you save my life? Why did you encourage me that time I was so low I felt like committed suicide, but you spoke some words into me? Why'd you do that? Just because it's good doesn't mean it's coming from a good place. Am I speaking to anybody right now? Have we been through some situations and experiences? Just because you did something good for me doesn't mean it's coming from a good place. And when we come to a part that we love ourselves more at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do for me, good, bad, or ugly. Guess what? I'm gonna reevaluate your motives. I'm gonna figure out what's in your heart, because out of the mouth the heart speaks, and I care about myself enough to dig deeper. How many people are out there, King and Queens? Come on, through a great deal, currently going. Come on, Lauren. I know, Queen, you know who you are. I'm gonna reevaluate some things. Guess what? The card doesn't fool me. And your kind words, that doesn't fool me either, because I say them to myself every morning. How about that one? And your money, guess what? You know what? I could get that too. So that doesn't move me either. Why are you? Show you right. Hi, my love. Oh, Nike, show you right. Gemini, Team Rocket, deals. Welcome to I mean, yo, I can't. It's too much. Thank you, Team Rocket. Thank you, love. Yay! I appreciate all your gifts. Thank you. Oh! You guys, thank you for getting closer to my goal. 5 stars. You guys are awesome. Lady B. I love myself more to start evaluating some things. You know, you tricked me back before because I was so used to the low thing that you did any little good thing for me. And man, you were my best friend. Yeah, that's my sister. Yeah, that's my brother. That's my mother. Yeah, that's my husband. That's my wife. You know, all these things. Yeah, because they did that one little thing. And then through the whole relationship, all they're doing is sucking you dry. We got to get to a point to reevaluate these relationships. And when we do that and we don't really figure out what the motive is, these relationships turn into life support relationships. And that is what happens. That is the results of these relationships. That's the results of these relationships, that we never figure out what was the motive is, that you did something good for me. And that relationships end up being a life support relationship. It's a one-end relationship. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all been there. And some of you, I love you too, Be Anonymous. And some of you too are still in it. Let's be real. Let's be a little bit transparent. Some of you are still giving all that you have. And even though it is your last of your last, and you're dying, you're in your deathbed, they're still taking. They see you dying in your deathbed and they're still taking. And they don't even think twice about it. Matter of fact, they don't even ask you if you okay. Right? They don't even check on you to see what's going on. Come on, Lauren. Let's be real. A lot of us selfish. That's right. A lot of us have fell into these relationships. Again, a lot of us are in them right now. Thank you, Big Bang. Thank you, guys. Closer to my goal, 5 stars. You guys are awesome. So true. Come on, Sunflower. They won't even think twice about it. Never even ask you if you okay. You could be sick, dying, and whatever, and they still pulling from you. And the second thing that keeps us in these relationships, another reason why we have these crazy connections, is I don't want to be lonely. But if I cut this relationship off, Candy, I'm going to be all by myself. When you're already by yourself in a relationship, right? Listen. We don't want to cut and reevaluate these relationships and change our circle. Why? Because if I do that, MB, thank you, love. Yay! Thank you, King. Oh, I appreciate you and your love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. MB, I'm gonna get with you. Look in your inbox coming this week. I'm gonna get with you because I want to do a fitness live with you. I want to do a fitness live with you, King. Okay, so thank you for the loyalty tickets. So we're too alone. I don't want to be alone, Candy. I know it's not the best relationship. Stop settling for the crumb when you own the pie. You guys know I love saying that. Stop settling for the crumb when you own the pie. There is a relationship out there, King, that you don't have to settle for. There's a relationship out there, Queen, that you do not have to settle for. There is a relationship out there that matches not just you, but it matches your divinity. It matches your destiny. It matches where you're going, not where you are, not where you was. We have too many relationships that are matching where we was. I don't know who this is for, who I'm talking to today, King and Queens. We have too many connections that match our old self. I love myself. I have so much self-love. Well, your relationships don't say that. I know it's hard to hear, but it's the truth. Thank you, Lauren. It is real. If you love yourself, you'll love everything that's connected to you. connected to you so much so to the point that it must be valuing and benefiting to my divinity. And if it's not, you know, I can love you from a distance. You would never allow it. Come on. No. You know when to walk away. You know when it's stale, but we're so scared that fear, that false evidence appearing real, the thing that says you need to have people in order to feel that you're not alone. You have to have people around you in order for you not to be alone. That is a lie. That is false evidence appearing real, because there are people that are surrounded by hundreds of people in a room and are more lonely than somebody that's by themselves. Show you right. You could have someone filled in a room full of people for their birthday, for a celebration, and be more lonely than someone that is completely by themselves. So that's false, king and queens. If your relationship is false, then you're really truly by yourself anyway. You're delusional. If your relationship is empty, come on, Candace, come on, Big Bad. If your relationship is empty, then the room is empty, but the bodies are there. You may have a roster of friends, but there ain't no substance. And if there ain't no substance, honey, guess what? Newsflash, you're all by yourself anyway. I'm learning to walk away from anything that serves no purpose in my life, going through that right now. Come on. Anything that doesn't serve purpose, Big Bad, anything that is not connected to my divinity. I don't just want relationships. I mean, I don't even just want relationships. Even if you're not even doing bad to me, are you helping me grow? I don't even want stagnant relationships. I don't have time anymore to invest precious energy that I have into things that are helping me elevate. Do you see, king and queens? And it's a hard thing, and it's a hard place, because we love these people that are in relationships. We're in relationships where we really, truly do love them, but the fact of the matter is, if you're not helping me grow to get there, then this really doesn't make sense, because I got somewhere to go. How many king and queens are out there that I got something to do? I feel different. This thing called life that I'm in, I know this isn't it. I didn't make it yet. I haven't even tapped into the things and the plans that the Most High has for me. And if you're not on my frequency to help me elevate to get there, I don't want it. King and queens, are you with me? Come on, Candace. Come on, Show You Right. Come on, Big Bad Trucker. I don't want anything less. I don't deserve anything less. Why? Because the Creator said so. He said I'm worthy of it. That's why He made it for me. So I know I deserve it. This has been spoken to me. This has been promised to us, king and queens. And I don't know if you remember this promise, but I'm here to refresh your memory. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, nor has it even entered into the hearts of man, all that the Most High has planned for you. All that the Most High has planned for you. The ones that love Him. I haven't even tapped into it yet. I can't waste my energy. I have yet to experience all the greatness. I can't be stagnant. I gotta keep growing so I can keep learning, so that I could be strengthened to carry this mantle that has been promised over me. And if the people a lot of vision is accomplished in this world within limited time. Ain't no time for the time wasted. That part. And guess what? Come on, Morpheus. And guess what? The Most High doesn't work on time. Well, Candy, I wasted so many years. It doesn't even matter. Because our God doesn't work on time. The Creator, He doesn't even know time. So all that you felt like you should accomplish the last 30 years, He could do it in a year. Try Him. Taste and see that He's good. That's what His word says. Taste and see to know. If He spoke the promise over you, it must be fulfilled. Thank you, King Yosef. Welcome for it, Shalom, love. How about that? Come on, Big Bad. So good. Come on, Nike. You know what you wasted? I didn't waste no years. I learned what I need to learn from those years. It wasn't wasted. I grew very much. I am on another level of self-love right now. So it's not technically wasted. But guess what? You know, since you're so worried about my wasted time, I got news flash for you. The Creator that I know and my Father, He doesn't work over time. So none of that is wasted. What He could do in 30 years, He could do in an hour. I'm talking to the people of faith. I'm talking to the chosen one. I'm talking to the ones that know who He is. I know who He is. I know where I've been. I'm going to walk out on faith on some things and let Him handle the rest. And I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. Try my very best with a good heart, and He shall align the stars for me. And trying your very best with a good heart is you trying and recognizing the relationships that you are connected to. You're responsible, king. You're responsible, queen. Stop pointing fingers to the one that you're in the relationship with. I don't know who this is for that he got me going there. I don't know who this is for that he has me going there. But stop pointing fingers to the one you're in relationship with. In order to connect, it's both sides. In order to commune, there's an invitation. You have invited them into your house. You have welcomed the connection. There is something that you have to be accountable for. So stop pointing fingers. When you reevaluate these relationships and you recognize that you can't have them anymore, when you cut them off, you better forgive them as you forgive yourself too. Because you are accountable for this time wasted. You are accountable for the energy that was lost. You are accountable, king and queens. Flaquita, I love JD. Come on, big bag. I check myself often. Come on. You know, put your big boy pants on. Put your big girl pants on. And deal with it. You know, yeah, I've been with these life support relationships. Damn, Candy. How long you was holding on? They was just old and shrivelly, and they was just dying. You kept resuscitating and bringing back and reviving, bringing back to life dust. There's nothing left. Dad, Candy, what was you doing? I don't know. I was a whole hot mess. I mean, I was lost in the sauce, just like, I don't know. I can't tell you, but all I know is I ain't doing no more. My bad, Candy. I ain't doing it no more. My bad, Auntie Marie. Okay. It was me. I'm partially responsible for the emptiness. I'm partially responsible for that empty relationship. Come on, Sunflower. We all do. I take accountability, Candy. I'm sorry. We ain't gonna do it again. We're gonna try our best to get these connections to be divine. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna test out something. We're gonna test the quality that we deserve. Candy, that means you might have to take some risk in love. That means you might have to take some risk in relationships, Candy, to get to the relationships, the quality that you deserve. It's all good. We got it. I'm okay with it. I love myself enough to get to the real stuff. How many king and queens are out there with me? I love myself enough to get to the real stuff. The hardcore, the deep essence. The full substance, the substance thereof. Yeah, I got to take some accountability for it. So divine, thank you, love. Thank you, gorgeous. I got to take some accountability for it. To get to some things. Yes, to get to some things that I know that I deserve. It may be a little bit hard for me to test out some things, but I'm going to do it. I might need to take some risk and maybe be hurt from people not loving me right. I won't allow them to keep doing it to me, but I got to test the quality of it. I got to test some things to get to the real quality relationship. I have to, because I deserve it. I'm going to check my circles. I'm going to change my circles. I'm going to reevaluate some relationships because I just don't want no more dead weight around me. I don't want no more dead weight around me. I need people around me that are ready to elevate me. I need people around me that got that jet fuel on the inside, which is self-love. Thank you, Red. Yay, thank you, love. I need the connections that are ready to propel me into my divinity, propel me into all the things that have been promised me. I need some real people with jet fuel, that self-love on the inside, that is ever ready to believe the best in each and every one of us around me. We gotta be like that spaceship. I'm gonna tell you something, king and queens. If you ain't evaluating your circles and you don't see rockets around you with jet fuel, I need you to start making some changes. I'm talking about rockets around me. I need rockets to propel me into another level, into a different dimension, a higher experience. The only way that is gonna happen, yes, JJ and love. The only way that's gonna happen is if I have rockets around me. If I'm connected to these rockets, because we are the spaceship. And when the spaceship goes into the atmosphere, it is surrounded by rockets. And those rockets have jet fuel to ignite the fire that pushes you up into the atmosphere. So when it ignites and pushes you up into the atmosphere, you're going from level to level. It is elevating you by the people that you're connected to. And guess what? Those rockets, hey love, those rockets aren't dependent. Because once you hit a certain level, those rockets break off. Like the spaceship, when the spaceship is going up, the rockets break off, and guess what? That spaceship never, ever, ever loses its momentum. It never loses its momentum. You're going to have people around you that are rockets, that lift you up, that elevate you, that tell you did something wrong so you can grow. Care about your growth. Care about your well-being. Care about your divinity. And they're going to push you and elevate you into another frequency, into another level, and help you get there. And sometimes when you get there, they might not be around because they deal with their own things, and you will be by yourself, but you will not lose your momentum. You gotta be connected to rockets, king and queens. I don't want nothing less. I'm done with the baggage that I'm trying to grab onto and drag level to level of my elevation. We got baggage with relationships that are so heavy, we are already 3 levels behind because we won't let go. Ooh, I know that's hard for some people. Why do I keep praying and nothing's going on? I mean, I'm doing everything right, Most High. I keep trying real hard and my very best, and I just don't know why doors aren't opening for me. I'm doing everything right. I have faith faith in you, Most High. I just don't know what's happening. I should be greater than where I am now. Why is everything is right? I'm doing what's right. I'm caring about myself. I'm loving on myself. I just really can't figure out why my life is so stagnant right now. You got weights on you that you're carrying baggage for so long from these relationships that you are 3 levels below where you're supposed to be because of the weight. These relationships that are seasonal, that you're trying to make last a lifetime. Forcing these seasonal relationships like they're for a lifetime. That's like wearing a bikini for 4 seasons. That's what we're doing with our life. These relationships were only seasonal, but we are trying to make them last a lifetime. We are wearing bikinis in the wintertime. That's what we're doing when we force relationships that are seasonal. In all seasons, we're wearing the swimsuit. In all seasons, we're wearing the winter coat. That is what's happening to us with these crazy ass relationships. Yanni, hey love. Lord, hey love. Green eyes. Because someone elevation requires separation. Yeah, because sometimes elevation requires separation. Sometimes we gotta break off this seasonal relationship, and we're wondering why, praying to the Most High, like, why isn't it happening to me? Because He will not let that blessing be released so it could be robbed. You have people connected to you that will rob your blessing right under your nose. And the Most High knows it, but we're so blind with love that we don't see it. And he doesn't allow us it to happen. But we're wondering why everything's so stagnant. Release the baggage that doesn't have your name on it, King. Release the baggage that doesn't have your name on it, Queen. Stop trying to go on the flight with all these extra bags. They don't even got your name on it, but everybody else's baggages that you're carrying, that you're trying to get through check-in, they're already on the flight and on the island, but you're still in the airport. Stagflationships. Come on, you better go ahead, Flipper. Hey, Roxy. You better go ahead, Flipper. Miss Poos, hey love. You are in the airport collecting millions of baggage, millions of dollars worth of baggage fees. Missing flights, missing destinations. Can't even carry everything that you have, that people have dumped up or off on you, or these stagnant, stale relationships of baggage. But yet the person you're in the relationships are catching flights. They on their 4th island. They ain't worried because that life support, you're still giving. They ain't got to give nothing. They done hit the lotto. How many people got lotto friendships? How many people got lotto friendships out there? They done hit the lotto when they get connected to you, because I don't really got to do nothing. I ain't got to do absolutely nothing in order for you to give to me. I don't have to say anything to you. I don't got to do anything nice. You just want somebody around, so you're going to give to me. I'm good. That's what we got, these lotto relationships. That these people done hit the lotto because they got connected to somebody that's a giver, that has a big heart. Oh man, I can't pay my bills this month. Oh, Candy gonna help me out. Yeah, I don't feel good today, Candy. They was talking bad to me. Oh, you're great, you're king, you're queen. Get all the info, get the encouragement. Oh, I love this relationship. They hit the lotto relationships that they getting everything for free. Those lotto relationships, you're getting everything for free. It's time, King, to recognize your value and your worth. It's time, Queen. No, you can't have this energy for free. It's not free. Matter of fact, it's priceless. How about that? You can't even buy it if you wanted to. Because this energy that I give out, I've been through some things to get to where it is. There's some blood, sweat, and tears, some elevation, some hurt, some pain, some growth, some evolving, some elevating. There's a lot of things that came with this energy. So no, this energy is not free, and as a matter of fact, it is priceless. I've been through some things, so I just can't just lay up with anyone and have a sexual experience, because my energy is worth more than instant gratification. That part. My energy is worth more than instant gratification. I understand that an intimate experience, Claire, K-Love, blessings to you, King. I understand that an intimate experience brings a oneness and an exchange of energy. If your energy is not on mine, or you are not on my frequency, and you do not know my value and my worth, because you wouldn't even want to do it with me for instant gratification if you knew how valuable my energy was. So because you want to, you don't know what I carry, so you don't deserve it. That part. Because the one, go ahead, hey vegan, I love you, King. Because the one that doesn't want it with you understands what energy is, because they're trying to keep theirs. There's no gender with energy. The king even understands. You don't have to worry about that for me, Candy, because I ain't trying to give it either. I got to make sure that it's worth it, because my energy is priceless, and this instant gratification thing is for the child. It's for the playground. It's for the toddlers. That's when you start speaking to some people that are woke, when you start speaking to some kings that have grown and have some elevation about themselves, when you start talking to some queens that have some elevation about themselves, some peoples that are on a higher frequency. You talk to a king talking about your abstinence, they say, well, I am too. Do you see that? Start talking to people and connecting to relationships that are on your frequency, king and queens. And if they ain't on your frequency, they better be above. Do you hear me? KKA love, if they're not on your frequency, they better be above it. Come on, Mimi. Shout out to D, because when I started on this app, I think it was like 3 months in this app. I've been on this app for a year or 2 months, right? I was 3 months in, and shout out to D, when she always comes through. I love her. She's been following me for a long time. We was on a women's panel, and we was talking about being single and the virtuous woman and the almighty womb and those things like that. Right, and I said, I go out in these relationships. I said it drives me crazy with these guys, because when I tell them like, oh, I'm abstinent and all the reasons why, and energy and this and energy and that and all this stuff, I'm like, they be like, yeah, no, I understand, I get it, no, I get it, Candy, this and that, and that's real, and and then I said by the end of the night, I said, they're like, oh yeah, so you want to come over? And I'm like, are you serious? And she said to me, she said, Candy, you got to start messing with your frequency. And for me, my beautiful J-Love, my beautiful J, and this wasn't just one person. This happened multiple people, right? Woke, all this stuff, and it always was the same thing. So the crazy thing, she said, you got to start messing with your frequency. I said, yeah, but I'm telling them my frequency. I'm talking, if they're on your frequency, they understand your language. You see what I mean? When I tell somebody, yeah, I don't do that thing, well, I don't neither, because my energy is precious. Like, okay, well, you're woke. Like, you got to start getting relationships that are on your frequency, king and queens. This is why we're struggling so much. That's why it's so hard for us. That's why we're dealing with so much pain and allowing pain to rule our life and not our divinity. I know that's hard. Thank you guys for helping me get closer to my goal. Thank you, J-Love. Closer to 5 stars. You guys are awesome. Thank you for helping me get closer to my goal. Come on, GB. What? Nah. Thank you, sunshine. Thank you, love. Thank you for my taps. No. Divinity. That's what I'm talking about. Tyrone, thank you, love. Divinity, that's what we're talking about. No, I need a real relationship. When I talk the language, they understand my language, or they're helping me understand. They already know that energy means something. They even say I've been through too much to throw away my precious essence for instant gratification. That part. Come to a place, king and queens, to stop recycling old deeds. Giving that life support relationship and recycling old deeds that they did. Well, back in this time, they did past relationships. Keep that in the past. It is imperative that you reevaluate your relationships so you can reach your destiny. And that's what I'm closing off now, my king and queens, with. It is imperative that you reevaluate your relationships to reach your destiny. And you deserve it. You've been through too much. You dealt with too much pain. You've experienced some hard things. You may not look like what you've been through, but you've been through something, right? You deserve that destiny. You didn't bleed for nothing, king. You deserve that destiny, queen. You didn't sweat for nothing. King and queen, you deserve that destiny. You didn't cry for nothing. Blood, sweat, and tears. Silky head love, not me. I won't allow stale relationships to steal it from me. I'm not going to allow fake ass fugazi relationships to steal it from me. I'm not going to allow average relationships to steal it from me. If you get my language, king and queens, I'm not letting nothing steal my destiny from me. It's mine. I love myself that much to care about it. Not me. Come on, vegan. I love myself more at the end of the day than any relationship I could ever be connected to besides the Most High. And I never even really say besides the Most High, because that's just a given. I'm talking about human relationships. I love myself more at the end of the day that no relationship could ever be more important than that. And when you live like that, you will live with the quality that you deserve. When you believe that, king and queens, you will live with the relationships of the quality that you deserve. You deserve someone to love you unconditionally, king. I don't know if we're getting that part. The settling is not yours. The settled relationship, the settled marriage, the settled relationship with your children, the settled relationship with your parents, the settled relationship with friends. That's not something that you deserve. You deserve more than that. It's not okay. You're more. You're so much more. All that you are is good enough for all that has been promised to you. All that you are is good enough for all that has been promised to you. Don't settle for less. Whoa, wasn't that good? It was so good, right? So, we could just be so thankful for those real relationships, and we could be thankful for loving ourselves so much to want to know our relationships, to get a little bit deeper about it, not so surface, but really figure out, are you for me or is this something else? And it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. It does get challenging, but it's a great feeling. So I hope that you guys have learned a lot. And I appreciate your time. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to Tanya Mary YouTube channel and like the videos, share, and I thank you and appreciate your energy and your love. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you have a beautiful, exciting, amazing rest of the day. Love you.